everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. On today's video I am continuing my collection videos. I am heading down my dresser here to the fourth set of drawers, which are this one and this one. These are the two drawers I'm going to be focusing on today. This one holds all of my bronzer and contour, and this has all of my blushes and highlighters in it. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. I'm going to start with the bronzer and contours, and then we'll move over to the blushes and highlights. Alright everybody, so here is my drawer that has all of my bronzing and contouring kits in it. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot of these, and that is okay as far as I'm concerned. And actually in this drawer you're going to see a lot of things like this, where I have a bronzer, blush, and highlighter trio. I do actually have quite a few of these, and I do enjoy them actually quite a bit. So I will be showing you the ones that I have as I go along. But we'll go ahead and start with this one. This one is from Flower Beauty. This is the Lift and Sculpt contouring palette in light to medium. It does have the three colors in it, the bronzer, blush, and highlighter. I have actually used all of them. I've only used it once, and actually I don't think I used the highlighter in the video I used this in, but it's not a bad little trio there. I also have in the front here two other ones. This one is the Park Ave Princess from Tarte. I actually do keep that in there just so I remember the colors if I'm using this in a video. But this just has the bronzer, blush, and highlighter that, as you can see, it's Park Ave Princess, Glisten, and Champagne. So I do like this one. I've used this a couple of times. And then I also have the Lorac Pro Contour Palette. I have not yet used this one. It is brand new and unused at this point. Continuing on this side, I have two more palettes back here in the back. I do have the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. I've only used this a couple of times. But I do like it. I just haven't used it a lot because it's actually a rather large palette, and I just find myself reaching for other ones. And then this right here is the first contour kit that I actually bought. I found this at a Marshall's, and I bought this right after I started my channel, and honestly I had no idea what I was doing. And this is actually the deep cream palette. So none of these colors really work for me. I probably should declutter it, but I have not actually done any decluttering yet of anything that I own. So yeah, that'll probably be one of the first things that I declutter. Alright, moving on to this little box here. I have the Ulta Beauty Complete Face. This is the 3-in-1 sculpting palette with the bronzer, blush, and highlight. This is unopened. Looks like it's in the color Astoria. I also have this Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. This is in Dolce de Leche. It just has a, if I can open it, almost broke a nail. Okay, so it just has the two colors. It has a bronzing color and then just a highlighting color. So that was actually not too bad. Actually, the bronzing color is actually pretty good for my skin tone. So I have used this a couple times. Then continuing on, I have these two. These are actually contouring palettes. This one is from Smashbox. A lot of people actually really do like this. It's like, what do they call it? It's just the Smashbox contour palette. So it does have a contour, a bronzer, and a highlighter. I guess I should be holding it this way. Contour, bronzer, highlighter. This one's actually really nice. I like the contouring color in here. It works really well with my skin tone. And then I have this one from Fiona Styles, which I got from Ulta, and it's not carried anymore. I actually like this one better than I like the Smashbox one. I just dip into the lightest color here and the medium color here. I don't know that I've used the dark one too much, but I've used these two. So I do like those two. I also have this one I haven't used yet. This is the NYX Cream Highlight and Contour Palette. Cream, contours, and highlighters make me nervous, so I haven't used this just yet. Then I also have this little bronzer from Ciate. I got this in a beauty box. There it goes. So this is just a powder bronzer. I got it in a beauty box. It's not a bad color. I have this Wonder Stick from NYX. I have not tried this yet. It is, actually I think it's taped. Yes it is. It's just a cream contour and highlight stick. I have not tried this yet. And then in the front here, let's start here. I got the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. I wish I had gotten the light version, but I do have, whoops. It's just the original bronzer color. So I did pick this up at Sephora. It was just a mini that was at the cash register that I did pick up. So haven't tried that yet actually. I do have a sample of the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. I have used this. I think I've only used it like once though, but this was a sample in a beauty box. And then I also have an individual of the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. This is the same shade that's in the trio that I showed you over here. But I do like that color. It looks nice on me. Alright, moving on. I have this bronzer here. This I got in a beauty box. It is from Hot Makeup. And it's just a bronzing powder. I don't think it has an actual color on it. Yeah, so that doesn't actually have a color on it, but that is just a bronzing powder. Then I have these two from Physicians Formula. They are the Butter Bronzer Light and Regular. I think this one's the light one. You can tell the difference actually in the pan. I'm trying not to get the light reflecting too much for you. But I have the two shades of that. Then over here I have a bronzing stick. I got this in a beauty box from Ilamasqua. This is just a bronzer stick, but is very, very dark. It actually doesn't come across as dark. I'll go ahead and swatch it. It doesn't come across as dark. You can see it's a little bit chunky there, but it does blend out. It doesn't come out as dark as it looks in the stick. Then I also have this is a pencil from Tarte. It is just a sculpting stick. It's a little on the orangey side though, so I tried it. I'll have to give it more of a try. Yeah. This is from Bare Minerals. It's Bare Skin. It is just a dropper. Actually, I don't think I've tried this yet. It's very liquidy. I don't know if it just separated or what's going on there, but I haven't tried that yet. Oh yeah, I have to shake it. Let's see if it looks any different after shaken. There, it's a little bit less liquidy, a little bit darker. But I have not tried this one yet either. So, alright, and finally in the last box here are all of my larger palettes. This is the Cocoa Contour from Too Faced. I actually really do enjoy this a lot. This medium cocoa color works really well with my skin tone. I have this trio from It Cosmetics, Your Most Beautiful You. It's got the bronzer, blush, and highlighter. I've used that a couple times. I do enjoy that one as well. I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's IBY Beauty. It's a highlight and contour palette. I do like this one. This one works really well with my skin tone. And then I just got this recently. This is the Narcissist Face Palette. I have not tried it yet, but I'll show you all. There it is. It has bronzer, blush, highlighters, contours. It actually does say that on the little piece of plastic here. I don't know if the camera will focus enough to show you that, but it's got bronzer, contour, highlight, and then blushes. So I have not tried this one yet either. I look forward to giving that a try here in the near future. Okay, moving on. I have this little palette. It's a strobe and bronze palette from Pixi with Miriam Forgive me, I'm not going to try to say her last name, but it's just bronzers and highlighters. I have not used this palette yet either. This one I have used. This is Kind is the New Pretty. This is the first one I actually purchased. So this is the first trio that I actually purchased that had the bronzer, blush, and highlighter in it. And I do like this one, which is why I went on to buy more of them. So I do like that one. I have 3 of the Urban Decay Naked Flushed palettes. I've actually taken this one traveling with me. This is the one in the color Streak. And then I have Nooner and Going Native, which just has a little bit different coloring on the blushers and bronzers and highlighters there. But I have used this one. I like this one, which is why I bought the other 2. And then 3 more in this drawer. I have a blush and highlighter. I believe that's a blush. No. Yeah, I think that is a blush. I'm not sure why it's in this drawer and not the next one, but this is a blush and highlighter from Ulta Beauty. This is another one from Ulta Beauty. This one is a, what is this? This is just some different powders from Ulta Beauty. That's like a matte bronzer, a shimmery bronzer, and then that's just a translucent powder. And then last but not least, I have these Coastal Scent brush and bronzer palette. I believe this is just a little duo, yeah. So it's just a blush and bronzer palette from Coastal Scents. Alright, I'm going to reset the camera to the other drawer and we'll show you all my blushes and highlighters. Alright, so here's my drawer of blushes and highlighters. This needs cleaned up. It's not quite as bad as the lipstick drawer that I have, but it definitely needs cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and start in the back corner back here. So I do have a little blush from Lorac Pro. It is just a pinky blush. I'm not going to actually swatch all these. I'm not going to swatch all these because it'll just take me forever. I haven't actually used this yet, but it's very pretty. I got it in a kit with a couple other products. This one is from CYO Beauty. This one is a powder blush from CYO Beauty. It does have a little bit more of a sheen to it. Then I have this little one from Too Faced that came in a kit as well. This is just a little highlighter. I have not, I'm sorry, a little blush. I have not tried this one yet. This one is in the color Justify My Love. I have this duo from Pixi by Petra. This is a, I think it's a highlighter. No, this is a blush duo. They're just a shimmery blush in the color Peach Honey, I think it said. Yeah, Peach Honey. So that's just 2 shimmery blushes. I have this from DLS, Dirty Little Secret. It's just a peachy blush. It does have a little bit of a sheen in it. Here's another one from Pixi. This is the color Beach Rose. This is just a blush. Oh, and it's not open, so I'm not going to open that. This is a loose powder blush. I believe we got it in a BoxyCharm recently. I did open it. I did use it. I don't want to spill it all. So it's just like a pinky peach loose powder blush. And then there's this stick from NYX. This is a illuminating stick. So I guess it's supposed to be a highlighter, blush, highlighter maybe. I'm not sure. But it's a illuminating stick. So alright, continuing on to the box in the front here. These are all of my, well, let's just look. So I have a couple of Artist Couture's. These actually I think are the same color. They are. They're Illuminati's. The shade is Illuminati. I'm sorry. But I got these in beauty boxes, I think maybe in the same month or back months. Something like that. And the little one is sealed. The big one I think is open. I think I used this one in a look. Yeah. So this one's a highlighter. Probably should have went across to my blushes, but it's just a golden highlighter. This is a liquid highlighter that we got in BoxyCharm from Temptu. So it's just a little, it's quite a mess actually. Liquid highlighter. Just to give you a little bit of a sheen. I have one from Bella Pierre. This is in the color Excite. This one is very frosty. Very, very frosty. Then I have a stick highlighter. This is supposed to be a highlighter. It's an illuminating stick from Laura Geller. This is actually very, very pretty. It's just more of a subtle than like that NYX one was. This is just a matte highlighter. I think this might be the only matte highlighter I have in my entire drawer in French Vanilla from Laura Geller. Then I have several more liquid highlighters. This is from Glam Glow in Nude Glow is the color. I don't think this is open. Oh, it is open. Okay. So there you go. I don't know that I've used this though. Even though it's open, I might not have used that before. I have this one from Manna Kadar. It's just a pink liquid highlight. You can see the color is through there. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the color Opal. So just drop the lid. There it is. So it's just a nice pearly color. And then I have these two from Pixie by Petra. These were both in beauty boxes. They're the Glow Boosters, and this one is White Pearl, and that one is Peach Gold. So I did actually use this one in a recent beauty box look video. Moving on to these, I'm going to go with the ones in the center here before I go to the two boxes over there. This is the Color FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the color Blossom. I used this in my one beauty box look here recently. I have another little smaller one of this in the color Moonlight, which I have not yet opened. These ones in the middle here, some of them I haven't opened yet. This is What's Up from Benefit. This is just a cream highlighter. I have not tried this one yet either. And then this highlighter from Ofra. This is the Beverly Hills highlighter. I have not opened this one yet either. And then this Flower Beauty blush. This is in the color Sweet Pea. Yeah, Sweet Pea. I used this recently. This video probably won't be posting until January though. I did a full face of first impressions of Flower Beauty. The Narcissist blush palette. This is the Unfiltered 2. This is actually the first blush palette that I bought a year ago when I started my channel. It wasn't quite a year ago, but a little while ago. This is the first blush palette that I purchased. And then I have this one here from Laura Geller. It is the Baked Blush and Brighten in Berry Trifle. There it is. Actually, I think I have a couple more in there from Laura Geller. Okay, I'm going to move on to the back corner over here. This is all of my blushes. And then the front box is actually highlighters. So I'll move this up here so it's easier to get a hold of. We'll start back here. These are Mally blushes. I have not used either one of these yet. You can see there I have it in Perfect Peach and Pretty Pink, and they both come with the Stardust highlighter. These were on a Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, I believe, in the spring. I just haven't had an opportunity to use those yet. Back here, I want to grab these couple of little ones before they get lost. This is a blush serum from Butanique Beauty. I think I did use this in a beauty box look. It's like a cream blush. You only need a very, very little bit of this. It goes a long way. I'm going to tuck that back here. This is a little cargo blush. It has a little bit of sheen to it. And I'm sorry, I don't know why my camera's not really focusing very well right now, but okay. Then I have a couple more small ones in here. I have this one from IVY Beauty. This one I actually got in a Beautycon box, and I remember that so vividly because it came completely crushed and they had to send me a replacement. But it's almost like a peachy sheen, peachy pink sheen to it. I have this blush duo from the Beauty Crop, and it's in the color Papaya Don't Preach. It's a cream and a powder blush. I have this one from Japanesque in the color 01, and it is just a pink color. Alright, moving up this line here, I have an Urban Decay blush in the color Score. I haven't opened this yet. I actually have several blushes I haven't opened yet. Here's another Urban Decay one in the color Fetish. I have not opened that one yet. This is a Tarte blush. 12-hour blush in the color Dazzled. So there's that one. I have not used this yet. So, like I said, several of these blushes I just haven't had the opportunity to use yet. Okay. I have, this is the color Peaceful. I think this one I have used. I think. No, maybe not. Okay. Then there's this one in the color Exposed. I think this, I'm pretty sure I used this one because this one doesn't have any sheen in it. So I'm pretty sure I used this one. Sorry about that. I just realized that my light that I was using went out. So that's why it's a little bit brighter now. Okay, I have this Peach Party from Soap and Glory. And it's just a pretty, I actually just run my brush around the whole thing. And it comes out to be a really pretty color. Then I have a Butter Blush from Physicians Formula. This is in the color Nude Glow. And there goes the little brush. At first I didn't think I liked this very much, but I used it several times to see what I thought of it. And finally about the third or fourth time I realized that I really do like it. It just gives me a really soft blush. And I really enjoy it actually. Okay. I do have a Becca blush here. I think this might be the only Becca blush that I own. This is in the color Flower Child. I had actually gone to Ulta to check out the Becca blushes, and I liked this color so much, but they didn't have it. I actually ended up having, this is from my first order from Beautylish because Ulta did not have it. So again, this is the color Flower Child. Very pretty blush. Alright, then I have a Tarte blush in the color Party. I do use this on occasion. I actually do really like that color. And then this one is in the color Glisten. Again, just another, this is like a sheeny peachy pink color. And then onto the last side over here, I'm going to start in the back. I have this from Mirabella. This is from a beauty box. I can't remember which one, but it's just a little duo. This might be BoxyCharm, I'm not sure, but this color scares me. This color is not too bad. Then I have a Deuce blush. This is a two-piece blush. I believe this came in a glossy box. They sent you one and then you got to pick the other color, so I thought that was kind of cool. Just a nice little package. Actually, I could take the blushes out of here and put the 2 extra eyeshadows I have if I wanted to. I have this one little Wet n Wild blush in the color Apricot in the middle. I'll tell you what, the Wet n Wild ones want to snap my fingernails off. It's just a very pale peachy blush color. I don't know why I keep the little brush because I'm never going to use it. Here's another Laura Geller one in the color Pink Buttercream. There's just a little bit softer of a color. And my last Laura Geller blush in the color Sunswept. It's just a little bit darker. 2 more. I have this one from Milani. I tried using this. This is in the color Romantic Rose. I struggled with this blush. For some reason when I stuck a brush in there, you can see it's just a very faint color. And I'm just not getting really like any color payout on that. Now maybe it's the color of my skin just doesn't work well with that. I don't know, but that blush was very much a disappointment. And then I have this Benefit blush in the color Dandelion. I have used this at least once in a video. Alright, onto my highlighters. I'm going to go right down this row here first. I have the Wet n Wild Rainbow Highlighter. I have used this in at least one video. It might have been more than one video. Pretty much I just swirl the brush in that and use it. Wet n Wild highlighter in the color Precious. This is the Precious Petals 321B. Just says Precious Petals. I'm not sure that that's the color of this, but it's just a really pretty peachy highlight. I have this one from CYO Beauty. I do actually really like this. This is actually their color, bronzing and highlighting palette Shimmer Switch. I think it's pretty. I've used it a couple of times. Continuing down, I have the Collab highlighter in the color Glow for the Gold. This one's not too bad. It's more of a subtle blush actually. And if I would open it from the right end, it would open up probably a lot easier. There it goes. And like I said, it's just a subtle gold highlight. I have this one from Fenty, which I have yet to try. I just recently picked this one up. But this is the dual highlighter in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. Alright, my Becca highlighter in Prosecco Pop, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. Got this in a BoxyCharm, and it's looking like I might be getting Champagne Pop here soon. By the time this video posts, I'm recording it in December. By the time it posts in January, I think Champagne Pop is coming in my, not BoxyCharm, in my Allure, December Allure box. But we will see. I haven't gotten my December Allure box yet when I'm recording this collection video. Alright, the next one is a highlighter from Ofra. This is Rodeo Drive. I did get this in a beauty box as well. This is my only Tarte highlighter in the color Stunner, and I absolutely love it. It is, it's like a sneaker highlighter, if that sounds a little funny. It starts out and it looks like it's not a lot, but then it really does pop as you build it up. Alright, and the last one over here is from Pixi by Petra. It's the Aspen Novard highlighter in the color London Luster. This is another one that like starts out very sneaky. It like starts out very pale, and then in the right light it just looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and then I do have two highlighting sticks underneath here. One from Cargo. It's a very pretty color, but I'm still learning how to use stick highlighters. This is in the color Champagne. And then I have this one from Trestique. And what's the color on this one? It says right there, I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but it says Maldives Luminescent. So I don't know if that's the color, but it's pretty. It's like a champagne-y color. So I do have those two sticks. I have this little sample. This is actually from Urban Decay, and I forget the name of it, but I got this in a beauty box. It's an Urban Decay highlighter. All right, couple of highlighting palettes here. This is the Urban Decay Afterglow. This is a newer one, but it has absolutely gorgeous colors. I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm looking forward to using that. I have this one from Sephora. It is the Sephora highlighting palette that came out last year sometime. I bought it just a couple of months ago. I've used that one and this one, and I think this one. They're very pretty. And I don't even think they sell it anymore. This might have been a limited edition. I have two Anastasia Glow kits. This one is the Sugar Kit, and I just picked this up in the fall sale. Yeah, it's pretty. And then I have the Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, which I actually really like this one a lot. As you can see, I've hit the Forever Lit color. There's a little bit of an indent on that one. I haven't used some of these ones, but these three I have definitely used. I've used the Glow Getter as well. These two here I have not used. Okay. And then just two more highlighting palettes, if I can manage not to knock the entire pile over here. I just got this one from Sleek Makeup. It's got 3 powders and a cream highlighter. I just picked that up a couple weeks ago. And the last one is my Flower Beauty highlighting palette. I can't remember. I've seen a couple of YouTubers talk about this highlighting palette and say how great it is. Honestly, I tried it out and not blown away by it. So you'll see that when I show you my Flower Beauty, when that video posts in January sometime, you'll see what I'm talking about. So there is all of my highlighters, blushes, bronzers, and contours. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already and you would like to be, please hit the red subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the little bell to notify you when I do upload new videos. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. Are there any of these products that you really enjoy and I haven't tried yet that you think I should give a try, or put those at the top of my list to give a try? I would love to know that. Leave that in the comment section down below. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time on Epic Beauty Fail. Bye!